While Nigeria typically experiences seasonal flooding, the 2022 flood was the worst in recent history. From available data, the 2022 floods displaced over 1.4 million people, killed at least 603 persons, and injured more than 2,400. More than 82,000 houses were damaged, above 300,000 hectares of land affected, while over 200,000 homes were completely or partially destroyed. According to experts, the flooding was caused by heavy rainfall and climate change, as well as the release of water from the Lagdo Dam in neighboring Cameroon. This year, the Nigerian Meteorological Agency has predicted a severe dry spell between June and early July in some states that will affect harvests due to the limited planting window. On the health front, it will come with challenges of meningitis in the northeast and malaria in the coastal zones. In order to mitigate this, ActionAid Nigeria wants state actors to immediately develop and communicate their contingency plans for the looming floods.
When people are advised to move to high ground, what does this mean to them? If they don't have the means to move away from the waterways, who will help them? What alternatives do they have? ActionAid Nigeria, therefore, calls on all relevant state actors to immediately develop and communicate their contingency plans, especially for communities in coastal states like Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Cross Rivers, Delta, Kogi, Edo, Lagos, Ogun State, and Ondo, and also River State, where people live on water, non-coastal states that are susceptible to floods.
It is also asking the government to lead the pace and support families still trying to recover from last year's flood.
We are constructing shelters. Even in Jigawa State, we are constructing 20 shelters where people can be moved as the floods begin.
On disbursement of funds to curb the effects of flooding, the organization calls on the National Emergency Management Agency to follow up with funds released for this purpose.
I don't know their budget, but I can say that in the implementation of response, humanitarian response at that time is not appropriate, according to global standard. This year, I know that the NEMA has given their signal and everybody is preparing. We all know the cause of flood in each state. The government should bring out the money, invest in the process of saving life.
Olije Wapera, Arise News.